Hi, lovely individuals. We're back with another episode of 100 Line. We just killed our dude. Ito was all kinds of messed up in the head. And he needed to be put out of his misery. But the school's power was drained, so from then on, all the school's facilities ceased to function. Now we're going to see what happens. It was as if Last Defense Academy itself had died.
Huh.
No good, nothing's working anywhere.
Same with the cafeteria. The refrigerator and the ration-o-matic aren't powering on. We still have non-perishables, though, so it should be okay for a while.
What the heck happened?
The undying flames in the defense room were probably the power source for the rest of the school.
Ah.
Once Ato off the person who was making them, all the other functions must have stopped too.
Then what are we supposed to do now? We're in the middle of nowhere with nothing to sustain us.
Hey, speaking of nothing, has anyone taken a peek outside? It's like seriously depressing sight.
Yeah.
Oh god. When I looked out the window, I saw something I didn't think was possible. The wall of undying flames that surrounded the school had gone out. The only thing out there now was the endless city ruins.
The wall of fire is gone too.
I guess this is what it always looked like out there, but it feels strange. Is this really how it ends? Do we really lose to the invaders?
If we just seen through that to that traitor's true nature sooner. We could have never done that. Nobody even imagined there was somebody sabotaging us behind the scenes.
What about the invaders' all-out attack? Is that still happening?
I wonder, our mission's already failed after all. At the very least, the enemy no longer has any reason to attack this place as desperately as they did before.
Except to come and finish us all off.
I don't want to fight anymore. I'm done fighting.
It was pretty fun, although it was kind of a killing game. It wasn't the kind of killing game I was hoping for.
Are we sure no one's sending someone to get us? They've really abandoned us. Why would they rescue people they see as disposable?
I'm far too noble and important just to be thrown away. Someday the Uzuzuki family will crush all of humanity. Knock it off, you sound like Ato.
So now what do we do? Now what? There's nothing left to do here, but there's no reason... Well, there's nothing left to do here, but there's no reason to leave either.
Are we going to stay until day 100 at least?
I think so. There's nowhere else for a roach-headed, sunken-faced freak like me to go. We played this game so far. It wouldn't hurt to see the ending in the final day, right?
We have nothing to do, nowhere to be, and nowhere to go. I'm feeling it all over again, the total loss of everything I hold dear. I couldn't even imagine that level of, like, dread. Straight up despair. You know the theme of all these games. When I woke up the next day, I couldn't motivate myself to get out of bed. Emptiness, helplessness, those emotions still overwhelmed me. Losing Karawa and Noizumi, being betrayed by Ato. I had nothing, not a place to return to, nor anything I could do about any of this. In the end, I couldn't do anything. I whispered listlessly and let my heavy body sink into the bed, and I kept sinking deeper and deeper. Day 98. It wasn't even morning when suddenly it happened. What? My body. I didn't know what was causing it, but something abnormal was happening to my body. It wasn't just heavy. Throughout my whole body, I felt warm. No, hot. Am I a dying flames boy? Abnormally hot, far beyond anything like a regular fever. Don't tell me I have rejection symptoms. Had the cryptoglobin rejected that plague Noizumi finally come for me? Ugh. Maybe this is what I deserve for being punished for being unable to do anything for the baby in the defense room. Punishment for being unable to trust him, let alone protect him. As I moaned from the intense heat running through my body, I finally stopped resisting it. Soon I lost consciousness as the heat was swallowing me whole. Sets fire to his own bed. How much time passed after that? Minutes? Hours? Longer still. I couldn't say. I lost all sense of time. The vicious heat assaulting my body didn't subside. It only grew in intensity. The heat woke me from my sleep. It was so hot I felt like I was burned from the inside out.
Ah!
What is this?
Ah!
I'm burning up. It's like my body's on fire. It's not rejection, is it? It feels like something more.
Ah!
Ato had those flames and stuff when he was powering up, so I could see that. Immediately my vision filled up with flames. Fire erupted from my very body. Not just any flames, they were undying flames. I was enveloped in undying flames. They were emanating from inside of me. I let out a scream, and then something even stranger happened. The flames that filled my vision pulled away from me. They became a ball-like mass and began to writhe in front of me before forming into another shape. Oh, hi! And just like that, the body made of undying flames was there.
You. How are you?
How am I still alive? Unfortunately, I'm not. My real body is long dead. Killed by Ato.
Well, we took your blood, so you said your blood was communicating, not necessarily your body.
Then, what is this?
The last of my consciousness. Remaining in the cryptoglobin. Something like an echo. That's all I am now.
An echo?
I don't understand it myself.
We name him Echo?
The power of cryptoglobin is truly mysterious, but I'm glad this has happened. I really wanted to talk to you one last time.
It's curious to me too, but I don't have any strong feelings about being killed. Strange, isn't it, to feel nothing about your own death? I'm not even sure that I was ever truly alive in the first place.
What do you mean?
Not only do I not have a name, but I don't know anything about my origins either. Nothing about my mother or father, or the place or date I was born.
Nothing at all.
What did my real body look like to you, a newborn baby?
You didn't just look like one, you clearly were one.
But several years have passed since I was born. I'm about the same age as the rest of you.
What? Oh, he's got time travel. I have a feeling that's gonna... I have a strong feeling.
As a trade-off for the overwhelming power I was born with, my body was incapable of growing physically.
Oh.
I was unable to endure the sheer might of my cryptoglobin. The all-too great price to pay for the benefits of the mutation. It's ironic, isn't it? My cryptoglobin is practically all-powerful, but my body was incapable of sustaining itself.
Please, even if you can't tell me everything, tell me what you know. What is cryptoglobin?
I don't know. Even I'm not sure what this power really is.
So you've been left in the dark too.
I only learned that the enemy had the same power when I arrived here. I still don't know why that is either.
So in the end, not a soul here was told anything. Why? Was that to prevent information from leaking to the enemy, or because we were destined to die here no matter what we did?
Because of that body, I never got to experience having friends. I couldn't risk letting alone anyone close to me, not when I could have lost control of my power at any moment. Seerai was the only person I ever spoke to. He looked after me since I was young.
Really? Him?
Yes, he raised me, if only as a weapon. It was my destiny to live and die here at Last Defense Academy, to use this power to eradicate the invaders.
Are you okay with that?
It doesn't matter with my body the way it was. I was in no position to resist. I had to cooperate with the mission in order to live. Well, I call it cooperating, but I just having my power constantly drained from me. Maybe you pity me, but I've long since accepted my existence as a weapon. I never once considered it was that I personally wanted to do. Not until I heard about all of you. Seerai told me on the first day when he brought me here. He said a group of boys and girls my age had been brought here as a special defense unit to protect me. Once I heard that, I felt happy for some reason. It was my first real emotion. I was so curious I wanted to get a look at you. So I created an avatar with my cryptoglobin. Behind Seerai's back, of course. If he found out, he would have scolded me for wasting my power. And then you found me. Yes, you mistook me for an invader and began to panic. I see. I'm sorry. No, I realized that it was a natural response considering my appearance and inability to communicate. Besides, the situation was what it was. After that, I thought I should stop creating avatars. But Surai suddenly stopped coming to see me, so I was even more curious what was happening with all of you. I decided to check in on things in this form again, all while trying to stay out of sight. I only appeared in front of you on urgent occasions when I had something I really needed to tell you. Now that you mention it, whenever we were in Vine, you were always there. You must have realized we were in trouble and tried to warn me. From your point of view, I must have been a strange being, but I started to feel an affinity for all of you. I started to want to fight alongside of you as a friend. As a friend. All of this was very strange to me as well. I had no idea where these feelings were coming from. I envied you. Envied us, the people who were constantly bickering and never sticking together. True as that may be, the sight of all you working so hard to stay alive was beautiful as someone living with no meaning like me.
Hey!
But in the end, it was all for nothing. We failed. It's easy to blame it all on Ato's betrayal, but I'm sure that wasn't the only cause. We were sloppy from the start, about fighting, about protecting each other. I stayed in the same state of mind as when I got dragged into this, fighting without resolve or conviction. And as a result, I lost everything, my comrades and someone very dear to me. So, you have regrets? You bet I do. I'm full of regret. I can't stop thinking about it, wondering if I could have done more. If I just done better, maybe I could have saved Noizumi, saved Karawa. I know regret won't undo anything, but I can't get it out of my head. Even Ato was able to do all this because of me. Do you want to redo the past? Damn right I do, Fireboy. The reason I came to you this final time was to talk exactly that. This is the last message I'll ever give you, and it's the most important of all. What do you want to tell me? When I was killed by Ato, all of my cryptoglobin was incorporated into him. I watched your battle from inside him and noticed something. A strange occurrence with Ito's specialist skill. Really, what happened to it? After absorbing my cryptoglobin, Ito's specialist skill underwent, I suppose you'd call it, an evolution. And it sure seemed that way when we were fighting him. It must be the effect of my cryptoglobin. It seemed to stimulate the power that was already inside of him. And now, by way of Ato, that cryptoglobin resides in you. Your specialist skill, which allows you to redo things, should also have evolved to its highest level. Which allows you to redo things. I could redo things? Is that why it's like I can redo a wave and shit? That's kind of funny. If you use that power, you'd be able to return further back in time than before. All the way back to the beginning of this 100-day period, in fact. Back to the beginning? You're really telling me I could do all 100 days over again? I think you have the power to do so now. I can feel it from inside of you. Is this for real? Can I really go back and redo it? Redo all of it? Naturally, you'd be the only one going back. You'd have to part ways with everyone. Then what would happen to the others? Would they all have to keep living here in this timeline? I'm not sure. They may continue to exist as part of a parallel world, or they may vanish the moment you redo things. I can't tell you anything for certain. There's no telling how returning to the past might affect other things either. What do you mean? The flow of time is by nature one of the absolute truths of the world. There's no way that flow can be reversed. Breaking that rule and warping time to your own ends is bound to have consequences. Something unexpected might happen in the world you return to. It may have unfathomable effects on your cryptoglobin. Even on the cryptoglobin. Nothing would be out of the realm of possibility. You'd be using your power to violate the very laws of the universe. At any rate, redoing the past will come with risks, at the very least. And it will also mean that you have to fight all your battles again. You'll have to fight this cruel war all over again from the start. The outcome may not necessarily be positive. In fact, it could end worse than it has now. But if you're plagued with regret, if you wish to reclaim what you've lost, then you ought to try using that power. You should try to redo the past.
It's your decision to make. You should choose what you think is the correct path. You should press forward and trust in your decision.
Even if I die, I want to press forward and trust in my decision.
Trust in my decision.
That's all I wanted to say. I'm glad I finally got the chance to tell you.
What happens to you now?
I believe I will simply vanish. Or rather, I've already vanished. The fact that I'm here in this way is more of a miracle brought on by cryptoglobin. So now I'm going to disappear for good, like I always should have. Could you tell me one last thing before you go? You were nameless, you had no roots, you were incapable of living on your own, treated like a weapon and then killed.
Hey!
Do you want to relive that life? I wonder. Maybe it's not worth reliving, but I am what I am, so I don't think anything will ever change. But if I could, there's something I'd like to do. Give him a name. Name him. What's that?
Next time, I want to befriend all of you.
I would love that.
I want to argue with you and fight with you. And until the moment I die, I want to do everything I can to live.
Leaving those words behind, like flames slowly converging, the ghost boy vanished. Day 99. There were no announcements playing anymore. I woke up on day 99 eerie silence. I hadn't moved from my bed. I couldn't get the conversation from last night out of my head. I can redo the past, but I'm the only one who can do it. I don't know what will happen to the others, and I have no idea what will be affected or how things will change as a result of going back. And above all, if I redo the past, I'd have to fight for 100 days all over again. I wonder how everyone else is doing. I'm a little curious. Maybe I'll go check in on them. Nobody's in their rooms. Shocking. Oh, let's see what she's up to. What's up, Tsubasa?
What's going to happen to us? We managed to survive up to this point, but what do we do now? Is nobody going to come for us? Am I never going to see my family again? Do I just have to stay here until Earth is destroyed?
Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Tsubasa? Would you do it all over again?
If it meant I could see my family again, I want to do it all over.
But if we're doomed to die, even if we win in the end, I'm done. I don't want to fight anymore.
Oh, yeah. I clicked on the thing like, oh, I can upgrade my class weapon while I'm here. Nope, it isn't working. Not that we need to do that anymore anyway. Tomato.
Why? Why do things have to end so miserably for me?
Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Kurara? Would you do it all over again?
Huh? What kind of juvenile question is that? But if I could, I'd turn it all around. We'd win our fights and we'd survive without a single
In the
casualty.
name of the Osuzuki family, I'd forcibly wrench a happy ending out of the hands of fate.
Okay. She always exudes confidence. Hey, Koyashika. Are we truly going to rot away along with the Earth? Will we never see anyone from the complex again? Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Koyashika? Would you do it all over again? If I could redo it, by all means, I'd do it over again. We'd be certain to win our fights against the invaders the second time around. But even if we win, we'd still die, correct? Then maybe it's better this way.
No! 'Tis better to die a warrior rather than live meaninglessly. Isn't it? I don't know anymore.
Else, Yuganu. Probably the least crazy of the boys I liked out of this game. In a sense, it is a happy ending because we managed to live, but on the other hand, it's a bad ending because we lost the war. What kind of ending is this ultimately? Neutral. Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Yugamu? Would you do it all over again? Haha, seriously, what an adorable question. I think I'd refrain. I doubt any good would come out of a redo.
It's more likely our time here was fated to end up this way from the start.
He's a destiny kind of boy. What's up, short stacks?
I know I'd be better off dead anyway, but I really wish I could have been useful somehow. Then Leo could have been proud of me, but I wasn't able to make that even happen.
Ah.
Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Shoma? Would you do it all over again?
I wonder, someone like me would probably only end up with the same pathetic outcome as this time. A waste of space is still a waste of space no matter how many times he does something.
Sorry for my devastatingly boring answer. I can hardly think anymore.
Aw, show me. What's up, sweet pea? Tomorrow is day 100. I can't believe we're gonna reach day 100 with everyone so damn miserable. Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Takamaru? Would you do it all over again? Oh, what'd you say? You kidding? Of course I'd do it all over, and this time I'd beat the supreme dickhead out of Ito in a bloody pulp.
But I can't do shit. So it's all just empty words at this point.
No. Okay, I got my girls and Gox, so let's see Gox first.
Hey, isn't anyone gonna come from the artificial satellite and save us? Are they really just gonna leave us here to die? What are we supposed to do now? There might still be invaders out there, too.
Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Gaku? Would you do it all over again?
Huh? Why would I fight again? Who'd ever want that? Oh, but if I did do it over again, maybe we could have negotiated with Sirai and got him to let us live. There's no sense in thinking about it. It's not like it's possible anyway.
My whole life's nothing but rotten luck. I want to redo my whole existence.
Aw, sorry, Gox. Poor boy. I'll do Durumi and then Kako, because I really do like Kako a lot.
Since all the machines have stopped functioning, I can actually die now if I want to. Maybe I should just die. I don't want to fight in the rest of the invaders. Oh, I know. Let's kill each other and all out brawl until only one of us is left.
Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Durumi? Would you do it all over again?
Nah, sounds like too much effort. I don't really want to be a happy ending anyway.
This ending's more fitting for someone like me. One where everything is perfectly unsatisfying.
Just pure chaos, Gremlin, okay? Well, I'm glad she's complete. Kako, we're gonna go back and save your brother, I swear. Yeah, shut up.
What am I supposed to do now? Just wait for the Earth to be destroyed?
Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Kako? Would you do it all over again?
Huh? If I could redo it, I would. I would do it all over again. I'd be sure to protect Ima and everyone else. Even if our only choice was to die in the end, I'd still want to die alongside my dear brother.
But I know that's not possible. He's already dead.
I guess I've talked to everyone now. I should probably head back to my room. Even after I got back to my room, I kept agonizing over the same thoughts as usual. Time went by as I ruminated, and before I knew it, night had fallen. This was supposed to be my last night at Last Defense Academy. Not that it really matters now. Day 100, the night we've been striving for, is coming tomorrow. But this ending is far cry from what any of us had hoped for. I fought here in order to see the person dearest to me once again, to go back to Karuwa, but she died right in front of me. My Karuwa is dead. For some reason, she showed up as Noizumi Kirifuji and she died in my arms. For the moment she died, I've been full of regret. Regret that I couldn't save her. I feel the same about Ima and Hiruko, and about not seeing Eito's betrayal coming. I regret everything, and it's not only regret that plagues me, it's also frustration that there's still so much I don't understand.
I know I'd met you before.
Huh?
Even though we talked about so many things, how did I forget?
What are you saying?
That's right. You're tacky. from back then. Right?
Why did Karuwa show up here as Noizumi Kurofuji? Why did she forget who she was? What in the world happened to her? And then, there's Ito's final words to me.
Right. That's what you think the truth is. You've got it all wrong, though.
Am I okay not knowing? Is it really okay for things to end like this? But if I go back to the past, I have to fight 100 days all over again. Will I fight again? Will we go to war again? Is that the correct path for me to take? I spent my 99th night in the academy turning the same thoughts over and over in my head. And then... Day 100. We finally made it to day 100. The day the Undying Flames were originally meant to rain down on the planet. The day we'd put a stop to world death by burning all the invaders to ash, taking us with them. The day that all of humanity up on the satellite has been waiting for. But now... Someone's here. As I opened the door, a panicked voice greeted me.
Takumi, something crazy happened. Come right away.
What is it? What happened?
Just get to the war room. Everyone's already there.
Okay. After that one-sided conversation, Tsubasa ran off. What was that all about? It couldn't be the invaders, could it? Did they come for their final all-out attack? If they are here, what should we do? Fight them, or do we even have reason to keep fighting anymore? I guess we're meeting in the war room to discuss it. I better hurry. Huh? There's power. Why is this the only place with power? Did you fix it, Tsubasa?
No, it wasn't me. This morning I was walking around the school and noticed the lights had come back on in here. It's only in this room, though. Everything else is still out in order.
Is that why you brought us here?
That's right. I called everyone here after I heard the news from Kako.
Why is her mask off?
Hey! You scared the piss out of me. I was convinced the invaders were attacking.
I took a look outside, but there's no signs of any enemies approaching.
Is this the final attack or not? It's not happening anymore?
From the invaders' perspective, there isn't much reason to attack this place anymore.
If they had any guts, they'd come after us, but I guess this is what you expect from the minions left after the big boss is dead.
But why is there suddenly power in this room?
The Undying Flames were powering the rest of the school. Maybe this place had a backup power source.
So it just automatically went live? Why now? By the way, has anyone seen Lady Kurara? I wonder what happened with her.
I'm over here. But don't look, it's embarrassing.
What happened to your mask?
My doorbell rang so suddenly I was in a hurry to leave, and then I stepped on my mask and tore it. I'm right in the middle of fixing it. Don't look, any of you.
That just makes me want to stare harder. I love teasing cute girls.
Stop it, Darubi. This isn't the time for that.
Then something new happened. Strange music suddenly started blasting through the speakers.
Whoa, what the...
I think I know what this is. Listen, it's the music they play for graduation ceremonies and stuff. I never been to graduation, though. My teachers hated me, so I didn't get invited.
Damn. What the heck? Why the heck is it? An announcement echoed through the school, cutting off Takamura's question.
The most important moment of this operation will soon begin.
Huh?
Last Defense Academy will now transition to attack mode.
Attack mode? What's going on? What exactly is about to begin?
Wait, be quiet. Do you hear that? What are you... We strained our ears to listen for any sounds around us. Sure enough.
He's right. I hear something.
It's mechanical. Something is running somewhere. Something is running.
An omnidirectional attack will launch in 600 seconds.
Isn't that like a bunch of directions?
Special Defense Unit members, please evacuate to the schoolyard immediately.
Evacuate?
Repeat. An omnidirectional attack will launch in 590 seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please evacuate to the schoolyard immediately.
Evacuate? Why?
It's telling us to go out to the schoolyard, but what do we do? Obviously, we gotta go. Let's go find out what the hell's going on. I guess it's better than staying here and rotting.
I didn't want any sunlight today. This is seriously depressing.
Bewildered, we all started to run to the schoolyard.
I'll be right behind you. I just have to fix my mask.
Alright, but hurry. Why is she all worried about her mask? Who cares? Better head to the schoolyard now. I'm worried about her.
Huh.
Well, here in the schoolyard, I don't see nothing different about it.
Is there something here? The announcement said something about attack mode, but I don't... Oh, everyone, look over there.
Tsubasa pointed at the top of the school building. We all looked up. Oh, jeez. There were several huge missile turrets jutting out from the roof.
Whoa! What are those?
Turrets, it seems. For the missiles. Is this what it meant by attack mode?
Wow.
Was the plan to firebomb the entire planet using those turrets?
With the missiles filled with undying flames.
Huh?
You were gonna launch the missiles from there and wipe out all the invaders on Earth, huh?
They look so sinister.
But nothing's gonna happen now, is it? Those things don't work anymore, right? In theory, there's no more undying flames to fill them after all. Just then, the announcement rang out all around us again.
An omnidirectional attack will launch in 400 seconds. Leading up to the omnidirectional attack, all defenses will be rerouted to the intercept system.
The intercept system?
Special Defense Unit members, please board the escape pod in the schoolyard immediately.
They gave us an escape pod.
Escape pod?
Repeat.
An omnidirectional attack will launch in 390 seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please board the escape pod in the schoolyard immediately. An omnidirectional attack will launch momentarily.
An escape pod?
Please the party
Is that for getting us out of here?
The escape pod. Repeat. An omnidirectional attack will launch momentarily.
Where's Kurara?
Does this mean if we board this escape pod, we can go get the artificial satellite?
Then we were actually going to go home from the very start?
They had a way for us to get out? We weren't going to be abandoned?
I don't know why, I don't know why they thought, like, no, we're just gonna die here.
Hey, what is that? What's happening?
Lady Kuro, you managed to fix your mask.
Enough about my mask, you dullard. What the hell is this thing?
An escape pod, apparently. It looks like we can use it to get to the artificial satellite.
So we don't have to stay here? Freaking sweet. We're gonna get our happy ending after all. What's so happy about it, brag boy? If we'd known this was coming, we'd never agreed to the enemy's proposal. What were Nozomi and Ima's sacrifices for?
She's right. That whole tragedy happened because we wanted to escape.
We just trusted in humanity and fought until the end like Nozomi said. Maybe then the mission would have been all a success if we wouldn't have lost her. We dug our own graves. We could have had happy endings all along, but we messed it up.
Kurara's right. We should have believed Nozomi. We made the wrong choice, and this is what we get for it. We screwed ourselves over with our own decisions.
But when you think about it, aren't the people on the satellite to blame for keeping us in the dark? I mean, kinda. If they just told us about the escape pod from the start, this would never have happened.
Yeah, you've got a point.
Maybe they had some reason they couldn't contact us, even if they wanted to. Who cares about any of that anymore? I don't care whose fault it is. We made the wrong call. That's why Nozomi and Ima are dead. What a tragic end to our tale.
I wish we could do it all over again.
Huh?
If we could go back in time and do it all over again, we wouldn't make the same mistakes again. We could do it right and get our happy ending. Whoever developed this game of life is a real scumbag for not giving us any retries.
If we could redo things, if we could go back to the past. We stood there in silence until eventually.
60 seconds until the omnidirectional attack. Commencing countdown.
Hey, we only got 60 seconds left.
Not like we got any reason to rush, nothing's gonna happen.
30 seconds.
They're still like launching shit, man. We stood in silence listening to the countdown ring out.
20 seconds remaining.
This countdown represents a future that we were unable to reach. The moment the world was meant to end. The moment a new world was meant to begin.
10 seconds remaining.
The long, arduous battle we fought in order to reach that future.
5 seconds remaining.
It was all meaningless in the end.
3, 2, 1.
Our war ended not with a bang, but a whimper.
Error. A catastrophic error has occurred in the system. Unable to execute omnidirectional attack. Error. A catastrophic error has occurred in the system. Unable to execute omnidirectional attack.
Nothing happened.
The mission really has failed now.
This is all our fault. I'm a disgrace to the Uzuzuki name.
What do we do now?
What else? Our only option is to hop in the escape pod and head to the artificial satellite.
That's right, there's nothing left here except invaders. No point in sticking around.
Guess Earth is gonna have to get destroyed by world death eventually.
I want to fly in a rocket. The last one never even left the ground.
But how could we possibly face everybody on the satellite? They're going to be mad, aren't they? Will they forgive us?
We'll have to bow our heads and ask for forgiveness. Let's rub our faces on the floor until they're all scraped up.
But we tried, right? We risked our lives to fight for them. Doesn't mean a damn thing if we didn't produce results.
I absently minded listened to what everyone had to say. Nothing we lost would ever return. There was nothing we could do anymore. Is this really the ending we want? It's time to give my answer. It's time to choose the right path for me. I get to decide. I have to press forward and trust my decision. And in order to make that happen, decide your destiny! Okay. How does this work? Hell yeah, we're returning to the past. Aw, yeah. I wonder what it does if we say no. Like, yeah. It's your future. Make it what you want it.
I can't let things end like this.
Huh. You say something, Takumi? I can't let things end with all these regrets. I can't go into the future like this. I want a do-over.
Takumi.
Hey!
Guys, I might be able to save us. All of us here, all the people on the artificial satellite, even our friends who died.
What? What's going on?
Hey!
Everyone, I need you to hear me out. Determined, I began to explain what happened to me. About my body feeling the effects of absorbing cryptoglobin from the Undying Flames boy, and what it was I was about to attempt. I told them everything.
You mean freaking time travel? Back to the past. I can hardly believe it. Is cryptoglobin really that powerful?
Huh?
Flying on the wings of time would be truly an epoch-defining event.
No. Who ever heard of a killing game where they let you go back in time? Oh wait, that's actually a ton of them.
So you're saying you're considering using that power to go back in time? Yes, I want a do-over. I'll do whatever it takes to get back to what we've lost. So I'm going to use cryptoglobin to go back in time to change our outcome.
But you're the only one who can go back, right? We really can't go with you. I want to help Ima too.
I'm sorry, that won't be possible. So basically, you're the only one who gets to leave the present where everything's gone to shit. You're gonna abandon us failures here and do it all over again by yourself, huh?
But if Takumi goes to the past and saves us, history will change and we'll be saved too, right?
I guess it all depends on how the effects play out. The present might change the moment the past has changed, or history could branch off and this present would never change at all. Ultimately, both outcomes are just armchair theories, so we'll never really know unless Takumi tries.
Both of them sound pretty cool to me. If the writer is any good, they can make any outcome interesting. So, there's no knowing what will happen to us here, including whether anything will change or not.
I'm still confused. Can anyone explain it using manga as a reference?
Have you ever read the one with the blue robot cat?
Ah.
I don't know that one. The one thing we know for sure is that Takumi is the only one who could redo the past.
That's not fair. You'll be the only one who gets to feel better.
Basically, it means you're gonna abandon us. Knowing that, are you still gonna do it even if you gotta discard the people you fought beside?
Shouldn't you be maybe rethinking this? There's no reason to subject yourself to this war all over again. Just forget about it and come to the satellite with us. We can all live a nice, quiet life up there.
Give it a straight, Takumi. If I don't like your answer, I can't promise I'll be able to control myself. Can I save? No, I'm not allowed to go to the menu. I want to go to the past, but I also want to just stay to see what happens, but... Yeah, let's return to the past. Takamaru's gonna beat the shit out of me.
I'm sorry. I have to go back. No matter what. I have to take back what this war took from me.
You're serious, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going back in time.
So we won't be going to the artificial satellite together.
The person I cared about isn't waiting for me there anyway. I have no reason to go. I'm going to redo everything and get her back. That's why I'm going to fight again. Looks like you ain't going to listen to anything we have to say. In that case, go for it, man. If you're that determined, just do what you gotta do. And that means this is goodbye. Sorry, Takamaru.
Takumi, you're really going to go? I wish I could join you.
I'm sorry, Kako.
Man, I don't get you at all, but it's gonna be crazy to want to fight again after everything we've been through.
Got some people to save, man. I'm punch Ato in the dick.
All I can say is, good luck. Thank you for spending all this time with a filth-bag pig like me. Be well, Takumi.
I don't really understand what's going on, but I bid you farewell, sir. Takumi, Godspeed. May you be victorious.
This doesn't mean I forgive you. In fact, I'll hold this against you until I die. But if you're going to do this, make sure you do it right. Don't let Nozomi die this time.
Of course.
Bye-bye, Takumi. If you ever find yourself in a real killing game, summon me into that timeline. It's Isekai style.
Ah.
Then I guess we should get going. The remainder of humanity is waiting for us on the artificial satellite. Yeah, that's right.
Goodbye, Takumi.
Bye, everyone. Take care.
And so everybody except me stepped onto the escape pod. Nobody turned to look back at me or the school. A short while after all of them had boarded. Guess he doesn't care about his parents. Just saying. I hope they can at least find happiness over there. We may have failed the mission, but we still risk their lives to save humanity. They have the right to live happy lives from here on. They should be rewarded, even. I'm sure they'll be fine. Unlike me, they have people they love waiting for them up there. You have a mother! And as time goes on, they'll be able to find more people to cherish. I'm sure they'll be able to live happily. It just won't be on Earth, that's all. Now then, I better get going. I don't actually know how I'm supposed to go back in time, though. Should I just activate my redo skill?
Nothing left to do but try.
What am I supposed to do? Oh, redo your 100 days. Yeah.
What the?
Crazy.
Takumi, hello? Say something if you're still there. We just got to the artificial satellite and it's awful.
Hey, asshole! Now's not the time for time travel! We just found out the craziest shit. Are you ready for this?
Oh my god! So there's more if you go to the satellite, is what I'm taking it there. The past decides the future. The future decides the past.
Time to do it all over again. One more time. I will return to the past. As far back as the power of the cryptoglobin will allow me to go. I'll redo everything from that point onward, so I can protect the one I care about the most. I'm sick of being full of regret. I'm going to choose my own future. And I'll fight all over again to make it happen. I'll fight the past with the future in my hands. I get to decide what the future will be now. I'll use my power to choose the ending I want.
Oh my.
The past and the future. It all starts now. Until the moment I die, I'll fight to live.
Okay, probably like 40 episodes into this series. We finally got through one playthrough.
I have to press forward and trust in my decision.
That's crazy. It all starts now, achievement. No, it's all redacted. Is that all characters we meet on the planet, maybe? Yeah, it's like... Oh my god, I'm just like, I'm daydreaming of all the possibilities, because I heard there's a lot of different endings to this game, and I'm like really excited to explore it. So I'm so glad we got through like the standard story, and we get to like poke around. Stop showing me Sirai in the crash. I'm still fucking mad at Ito. Oh. I guess that first things first would be leaving Ito to die. Never saving him. Yeah, that one's blocked out too. But no, I'm absolutely in love with this game. And I will be playing through everything I can get my little paws on. It's amazing, like, how many people it takes to make something like this. It's absolutely, like, baffling, the scope of some of these projects. And I have, like, daydreams of making games myself, and it's like you see how many people are needed to make some of these things, and it's like, oof. I would probably do visual novels. I don't know. I love that way of telling a story. And I've had a particular story in my head for a long time that I would really like to explore. In probably this kind of fashion with like multiple path kind of things, because I think that's so interesting how you can change it just with one little thing. From Ima losing his body to Ima possibly being alive at the end, like, all these little things. Yeah, I can't believe 40 hours into this game, it's like not even close to being done. That's kind of games I love. I love me a long play. I love me a deep lore dive. The 100-line Last Defense Academy. To be continued. And I believe that's where we'll end this one. Because it'd be kind of weird to, you know, start a new one. Right as, you know, we literally ended the game. It'd be kind of weird to just hop right into a new playthrough. But, yeah. Please like, comment, and subscribe, because as you know, it always helps out. And, I'll see y'all soon. Bye!